Hello everyone and welcome to this video series on the Qmotion platform CXInsight.io. During this series you will learn about everything that can be tracked in the tool, but also how to use it to its full potential. Are you ready? Let's go! Hey everyone, so I welcome you back on our platform CXInsight.io, and in this video we will see how the global view of the thematics works, so the category overview, as well as the graph view of the thematics to better understand how a project is organized and how to analyze these thematics. So we are here on a demo project in the airline industry, which was realized with public data from online opinion platforms. We can first see that this project contains in total 1065 comments. So we will start this video by clicking on the global module and then on category overview. As its name indicates, this will bring together all the thematics present in your project. And when you get to this screen, you will directly find all of the thematics, subthematics, and sub-subthematics of your project. And you will also find on the right the number of mentions and the associated emotional temperature. So as a reminder, the index or emotional temperature is an indicator created by us, Qmotion. It is represented by temperatures that works like this. The higher it is and close to 40 degrees, the warmer it is, and therefore the customer experience is good. But on the opposite, the colder and closer to minus 20 degrees it is, the more dissatisfied your customers are. So if we click on the next tab, category ranking, we can classify the thematics by number of mentions, by index, by emotional intensity, etc. In order to understand which subjects are the most important and all the most commented by customers. So for example, in this project, the most commented topic is the product as a whole, while the most critical topic is a sub-thematic, and it's for the pet owner during the flight. At a glance, we can therefore identify the priority areas for improving the customer experience immediately. Another way to visualize this is to click on the graph view, just here, and when we get to this screen, we get a pie chart directly. This allows us to have a first visual overview of the distribution of comments according to the thematics. For example, here the most three talked topic about thematics are the people, customer journey, and product. By clicking on graph to display, we will obtain a drop-down list of all the different graphs available. So you have donut, tree map, sunburst, and river. For this video, we will discover another one. Let's see the tree map. So this one looks a little bit complex at first, but you will see that once you understand how it works, it is very useful to understand how the subthematics fit together within each theme. So here we can see that in the product category, the subthematics that takes up the most space is the comfort on board, which is the most mentioned subject with 17% of comments referring to it. So this graph allows us to visualize very simply how the thematics and subthematics fit together and what is the proportion they represent in the overall project. Now that we have seen the hierarchy of thematics, the classification of thematics, and the graph view, I am going to present you one last screen in this video. To access it, just click on the bar graph icon right here on the right. So as you can see, we get a bar graph that shows us all the thematics as well as the index associated with each of them. So you can choose to display the thematics, but also to be more precise by displaying the sub-thematics and even the sub-categories. Of course, it is possible to zoom and to make it more readable. And so we are going to remove the index badge to focus only on the volume. Once it's done, we immediately realize that the most mentioned subject of the project is the comfort on board, as we've seen previously. It is therefore logical to say that this is the most important subject to be dealt with. But at this point, we can verify this by coupling the analysis with the emotional temperature. So I add the index badge and rank by number of mentions again. So I'm going to zoom on the most mentioned topics. And so we will naturally find again the comfort on board, but you will realize easily that it has an emotional temperature of 28 degrees, which is quite good. So it's not a pain point at all. While slightly less mentioned, you will see the ability to adapt and the delays of transport. So even if it's less mentioned, as the emotional temperature is cooler, these are your real pain points to correct if you want to improve your customer experience quickly and efficiently. And that's it for this video. I hope I've been clear enough and that I've given you the right keys to read this module. To learn more about the other features of the platform, you can watch the other videos of the series. And that's it. Have a nice day and see you soon on our emotional platform.